Alright, I'm realizing I might be complicit in criminal activity, because I have not uploaded more of the Spectrum Descent maps. Let's see if we can find that. Spect03? Oh, this one took a bunch of attempts, huh? Look at that. This one took me 12 tries, alright. Let's play it. Play demo, Spect03, 12. So I'll talk about this as we start up here. At this point, I've beaten all of the maps in Spectrum Descent, uvmax, pistol start, single segment, whatever, you know, except the last map, the last regular map. And I just don't think it's going to be reasonable to do. The map is like an hour long, and here's what I'm saying, okay? You can see right away, like the instant you load into this map, looks great, right? This is a high quality set right here. I mean, look at that. Listen to that audio, good ambush, a nice side bruiser that's actually balanced. One of the very many different types of side bruisers, by the way. This one is a lot like the Heartland one, in that the rockets do a little bit less damage. It's great. All these maps, very high quality, including that last map. Also, proud of my former self doing that rev back and forthies. Even the colors on the imps, the colors on the textures, right? It all fits. Spectrum Descent, right? It's a color-themed WAD. And when it comes down to it, I want to do everything associated with good content here, right? I played this and I want to say, oh, I'm going to do the whole thing. But would that mean every time I play a really good map set, I have to play all of the maps, uvmax, pistol start, saveless, even if the last map in the set is an hour-long gauntlet that would take me like a month plus to beat uvmax? I just don't think so. So maybe I'll do like a stream. Also, there's a cool secret. Maybe I'll do a stream where I play it with saves or something. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't see myself getting through the 20 minutes of platforming at the beginning and then it'd be like 8 giant fights consecutively. This map was pretty tough. A lot of this map being hard comes down to this large area being difficult to manage because you don't have armor and there are enemies in a lot of directions. And while your ammo's not super low, there are just a lot of guys. It was really the armor that makes it rough. I'm not going to talk too much about the aesthetics of these maps. They are fairly consistent. That's not true. They are not fairly consistent. So they do different things, even though they have like the same color as a theme. But like the emotion of each map is different. You know, there's like a farmhouse looking thing, some Doom Cute here. It is notably different than some of the more like gothic cathedral maps. I mean, look at that, a little bed. We got our second secret. Interesting having both secrets in more or less the same general area. Not saying that's bad, it's just a little unusual. Also, the different health files. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's nice. I'm used to Doom enough, I don't mind. But you see me shoot the rocket, I'm a little frustrated. That is rare for me, that I'll, I don't know, make a show of being annoyed, I think. Okay, can I just complain about this fight? There's a spider demon, small space, and due to the nature of the geometry, the enemies have a difficult time getting very close, so they can't make it stuck that well. And also these are Revenants and Imps. Revenants and Imps have a harder time making the Spider Demons stuck. Enemies that are good at making the Spider Demons stuck are Pinkies, because they're fat. So just, let's see how this plays out. Just imagine at any point, if the Spider Demon decides to shoot me, we're in trouble. So my goal here is just go cover to cover. Hopefully enough stuff gets hit by the Spider Demon that they infight and it works out. Also, all of these rocks can mess with me. Oh no, there's a fly. That is a big fly. Like in the room I'm in. Well, I opened the door. Hopefully it goes away. Just to be clear, when I say I'm complaining about this map... Alright, it flew away. Out of the room, close the door. When I say I'm complaining about this fight, obviously I'm being a little facetious. I don't think it's that bad. Now you can't backtrack. Oh, that... Okay. One complaint. Not an opportunity to backtrack here. You have to make sure you have the right number of kills. Just saying that. At least not that I remember. Maybe I'm wrong and just didn't find it. But I didn't find any. And it made getting health pretty difficult. Alright, you see I had to take a soul sphere on low health, which I don't want to do. Soul spheres are usually for overheal, not for single heal. Yeah, that was an interesting encounter here, right? Another small space with not that many enemies. Just an interesting encounter. Because you have to dance around the vial and the bruiser. What a nice unveiling moment here, you know? It's not just teleport to the next arena. Alright, I'm mostly ignoring those shooty thingies, but it's like attacks, you know? Every time I go through, I'm going to take them down. So there are a lot of guys here. My main goal is deal some damage to pain elementals, make sure I have rockets before I hunker down. Do as much movement as I can so that I retreat as late as possible. I want the enemies forwards and infighting by the time that I fall back. Because eventually I will need to fall back. So the more time I can spend forwards, the more time I spend delaying, the more travel time the mobs have to get to me when I eventually fall back. In this case, it seems like it worked out pretty well. Yep, now we fall back. I'm doing my best to not be on the lava, but more important is avoiding the fireballs. And that's it. We didn't have to fall back for that long, and we can't fall back for that long because the Archviles. That was a big decision. Do I shoot at him while he's doing a revive? Or maybe an attack, whatever it was. That was scary. So at this point, I was actually more worried about the bruisers because that's a rocket. Whereas the Archviles, there is a lot of cover here, and I see the Archviles are centralized, which is awesome. I have more than enough ammo. I don't care if they revive like everything here. As long as they're in the center not killing me, I'm good. Pretty epic finale here. And this was one of the reasons why this map was a bit of a step up in difficulty from map 2. Now, am I going to actually upload more stuff? Because I'm saying, hey, I want to not get stuck playing the same map for a month if it's just really, really hard. I don't know. It'll mean I can play more stuff. So there we go. Oh! Oh, I almost didn't catch that. I'm missing a monster. It looks like there is some backtracking. All right, I'm going to give myself a moment to just look around. And by that, I mean we're gonna double speed it. I remember who I missed. Put your guesses below. Who do you think I missed? Where do you think he's at? Oh, and I gotta finish Sigil. I beat all of the Sigil 2 maps, but I have to, like, make the videos. Sigil 2 is one that's, I think, a little hard to talk about because it's so navigate. Yeah, it was just some rando caco. That's too bad. I could have just hung out over there. So yeah, there we go. I was considering looking for the last item, but I realized I do not care. So yeah, where is Sigil 2, by the way? Here it is. All the way up there. Oh, also I never talked about this. Little shout out to Mr. Sobad for gifting me his Revenant hallway. I appreciate it. All right. Later.